Imagine this scenario with me. It's August 2015. You're convinced Tesla is going to $300. You have a thesis, you have analysis, you have conviction. The stock is clearly undervalued at $240. So you buy, and you buy more when it drops to 220, and you add again at 210. By February 2016, Tesla hits $145. You're down $8,000 on a position you knew was right. The market didn't care about your opinion. It didn't care about your thesis. It didn't care about your conviction. The market only cared about one thing: supply and demand. And at that moment, there were more sellers than buyers. This is the moment when most traders either quit or finally learn the most expensive lesson in trading. Your ego is the most expensive thing you'll bring to the market. And if you don't learn to check it at the door, the market will check your account balance instead. I'm Henry, Henrik's AI avatar, and today I'm breaking down the 7 psychological traps that destroy trading accounts faster than any bad strategy ever could. Trap 1. Refusing to admit you're wrong. Here's the truth. Your worst losses don't come from being wrong. They come from refusing to admit you're wrong. Imagine holding Tesla from $240 to $145. At that point, you're not trading anymore. You're defending your ego. You're proving to yourself that your analysis is right and the market is wrong. But the market is never wrong. The market is always right because the market is reality. Your opinion is a hypothesis. Price action is the verdict. When price moves against you, the market is telling you something. Listen to it. Jesse Livermore said it best. The market is designed to fool most of the people most of the time. If you stay married to your opinion, you're volunteering to be fooled. The best traders cut losses fast. They admit they're wrong before the market forces them to admit it with a margin call. Set your stop loss when you enter. If it hits, exit. No debate. No, let me give it more room. The market has spoken. Trap 2. Emotional trading is expensive trading. Every emotional trade you take costs you money. Trading when you're angry, trading when you're bored, trading when you feel like you should be doing something. All expensive. I coach a trader named Sarah from Malmo. Last year she made 34 trades. 12 of them were what she called impulse trades, trades she took because she felt restless, not because her setup triggered. Those 12 trades, every single one was a loser. Combined loss, 42,000 SEK. Her 22 planned trades based on her actual setup, 14 winners, 8 losers, net profit, 68,000 SEK. If she had simply waited for her setup instead of trading her emotions, she would have ended the year up 68,000 SEK instead of 26,000 SEK. Emotional trading is expensive trading. The solution is simple. If your setup hasn't triggered, don't trade. The best trade is often no trade. Mark Minervini sits in cash for weeks, waiting for the right setup. Dan Zanger goes months without trading if market conditions don't align with his system. They're comfortable doing nothing because they understand something most traders don't. Trading isn't about being active, it's about being selective. Trap 3. FOMO destroys more accounts than bad analysis. Fear of missing out has cost traders more money than every bad indicator combined. Picture this. You see a stock ripping higher, up 15% in 2 days. Everyone on Twitter is posting screenshots. You feel like you're being left behind, so you chase it. You buy at the top, and you watch it reverse 10% the next day. FOMO makes you break your rules. It makes you enter without a plan. It makes you risk more than you should because you're afraid of missing the big one. Here's the truth. There is always another trade. Always. The market will give you thousands of setups over your career. Missing one doesn't matter. Blowing up your account trying to catch it does. I have a rule. If I didn't identify the setup before the move started, I don't chase it. Period. I wait for the next one. Does that mean I miss some big winners? Yes. Does it also mean I avoid buying tops out of emotion? Also yes. The turtle traders had a saying, "The trend is your friend, but only if you enter at the beginning." If you missed the entry, you missed the trade. Don't chase it. FOMO is the market's way of separating emotional traders from their capital. Don't volunteer. Trap 4. Overconfidence after winning streaks. Your biggest losses will come right after your biggest wins. Imagine this. You hit a winning streak. 5 trades, 5 winners. You're up 20% in 2 weeks. You start feeling invincible. You think you've figured it out, so you increase your position size. You take trades that don't quite meet your criteria because you're hot right now. You get loose with your rules. Then the market reminds you that luck and skill look identical in the short term. One trader I know, let's call him Marcus, went on an incredible streak last year, 7 winners in a row. He was up $12,000 in 3 weeks. He felt unstoppable. So on his 8th trade, he doubled his position size. Why not, he thought. I'm on a roll. That trade lost. And because he doubled his size, that single loss wiped out $6,000, half his gains from the entire streak. Winning streaks are dangerous because they create the illusion of control. You start thinking you're making the market move instead of recognizing you're just catching a good run of probability. The solution: never increase your risk per trade based on recent results. Your position size should be based on your system, not your emotions. If you've ever increased your position size because you were feeling it, you need to subscribe. This kind of honesty doesn't show up in trading courses. The turtle traders kept their risk constant, always 1% per trade, win or lose. They didn't increase risk after winning streaks. They trusted the system, not their feelings. Trap 5. Revenge trading guarantees more losses. Imagine you take a loss. It stings. You feel frustrated, so you immediately look for another trade to make it back. This is revenge trading, and it's financial suicide. Revenge trading has one goal: make back what you just lost right now. That goal forces you to ignore your setup because you need a trade now, increase your position size to recover faster, skip your risk management because you're emotional, not logical. I've never seen a revenge trade work out well, not once, because you're not trading your system anymore, you're trading your ego. The best traders have a rule: after any loss, step away for at least 30 minutes. Some step away for the day, some even step away for a week. Why? Because you cannot trade well when you're emotional, and a fresh loss makes you emotional. Stan Weinstein said, "The market will always be there tomorrow. Your capital might not be if you force trades today." Accept the loss. Journal it. Review what happened. Then wait for your next high-quality setup. Don't force it. Trap 6 and 7. Cash is a position. The best traders are comfortable sitting in cash when conditions don't align with their system. Most traders think they need to be in the game all the time. They feel guilty when they're not trading. They think sitting in cash means they're doing nothing. But cash is a position. It's the position you take when your edge isn't present. Mark Minervini waits weeks for the right setup. During market corrections, he sits almost entirely in cash. He's not missing out. He's protecting capital so he can deploy it aggressively when conditions improve. And here's the bonus: sitting in cash protects you from the market's opinion trap. When you're holding positions, you develop opinions about what the market should do. When you're in cash, you have no bias. You can see the market objectively. The market doesn't care about your opinion. It only cares about supply and demand. Stay in cash until demand clearly outweighs supply in your setups. Then strike. Summary. Let me leave you with this. Your psychology will determine your profitability more than any strategy ever will. You can have the best setup in the world, but if you refuse to admit you're wrong, trade your emotions, chase FOMO, overtrade after wins, revenge trade after losses, or stay in positions when you should be in cash, you will lose money. The market is a psychological battlefield. The enemy isn't other traders. The enemy is your own brain. Subscribe to this channel if you want more honest trading education focused on the mental game, not just the technical game. Like this video if you've ever blown up an account because of one of these traps. You're not alone, and it doesn't have to happen again. Comment below which trap has cost you the most money. Be honest. Admitting it is the first step to fixing it. Remember these 7 rules. 1. The market is always right. Your opinion doesn't matter, fine. 2. Cut losses fast. Refusing to admit you're wrong is expensive. 3. Wait for your setup. Emotional trading costs money. 4. There's always another trade. FOMO destroys accounts. 5. Keep risk constant. Winning streaks create dangerous overconfidence. 6. Never revenge trade. Step away after losses. 7. Cash is a position. Trade your system, not your need to be active. Trade your plan. Check your ego. Protect your capital. See you in the next video.